Okay. And dying in other ways,
If
but
you fall over dead now, it's gonna be all for naught.
yeah. Yeah, Wireball, I did double check that. I did figure out it was two of the settings were under 48, but I remember setting them to 44 at some point, so I don't know how they got unset. But I don't think that was really 100% the issue, because when I rebooted it, it had some significant issues that popped up with like the audio device not being detected. I think with the other server issues I had earlier, I just needed to give it a swift reset because I had plugged in some stuff after it started up, and I think that confused it. So, as far as I can tell, the audio should sound fine now. But let me know if that changes.
Bike.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So, all right. Well, this has been an adventure. It's spent 3 hours tonight just trying to get stuff fixed. So wonderful. Okay. And I don't even have chat up. Oh, I have it on the other screen, but I got to get on the right screen.
Okay, there we go. You need a ghost fact. First thing, quick, I need a ghost fact. Here's your ghost fact. There's such a thing as the ghost in the machine, and it creates odd random codes that makes it impossible to get inside of your server. Those are mean ghosts. We don't like those ghosts. I made an anime about them. Pretty fun.
Yeah. I'm going to burn those ghosts. They're being a butt.
The computer's possessed. You need an exorcist.
And so the issue from the server earlier today was at some point, and I don't know why, sometime overnight, apparently something got updated that changed the name of the server that I go to access it from my browser. And so when I went to access it, it was like, oh, hold on, there we go. It was like, no, I can't do that because I have no idea what you're pointing to. So I thought my DNS had to be reset. I went through like, that was me opening the audio. That's just different. I went through like, I spent an hour and a half just figuring out it was a DNS problem, and then another hour and a half to figure out that it wasn't the DNS itself. It was the name changed. And so it was actually redirecting it to the wrong spot because for some reason it changed. It was super confusing, but when I figured it out, it was a simple issue, just nothing out anywhere about it. I don't know why it happened. So, and even now, it's still something's weird with it, but I'm not gonna bother.
It's running.
It's running. I think I gotta reset the audio again. There. Actually, this one's saying 48 on this side. Oh, that's to me, so it doesn't matter. Okay. All right, let's see. We're gonna do this button. So
Hey,
hello. I think we're a little dark. I'm gonna try something. I was playing with some settings.
Code ghosts, yes.
There we go. I readjusted the camera a little bit so that it's a little bit more like we used to have. It was a little closer to me and a little different angle. So I play Windows. Every time there's some kind of update, it randomly changes little settings. Well, this one's a little bit different. I'm being that it's running through a VM. I think sometimes, depending on what's going on, it might just literally change settings. I don't know. Let me know if the music's too loud in the background, because I actually do not know.
It looks like the opening shot to Mario Bros. 3, and I'm waiting for the curtain to lift. And then Mario to stomp on a turtle shell.
It's a horse.
Lifted, it's a horse.
It's a
Better.
horse.
Looking like, who does Mario? Is he going to replace me in one of my videos?
So apologize for delays, but hopefully they're resolved for now. With that though, I was hoping to get a good amount of work done, but I probably won't now. Okay, yeah, the music is a little loud. Let me turn that down.
Oh, your settings are all goofy. Well, your settings are goofy now.
My settings?
Yeah. The music's so loud, I guess.
No, that's because. Well, yeah. For some reason, the browser. It used to be the browser would have a certain volume level. Now it ignored it.
Hello, Kite.
All right. So let's just get into it. What do I want to figure out on here today? She's like. We did the extension to this. Oh, I need to fix the highlights.
Don't you mean the Twilights?
Yeah, they're completely. I'm not gonna do that right now. That's stupid. Oh, I did. Just looking at the lighting here, I feel like it's a little bit off. But it feels like there's segmented lights here, but there's not here. Are we able to do that?
You're watching AZ Chip. Well, that's a pretty good channel. I don't think I'm gonna go watch him too.
But you're here.
Yes. Woe is me. I could be watching AZ right now.
Well, didn't you have something that you were going to show?
I did. That day I was not feeling well. Remember that day?
Yeah.
I bought a thing on that day.
Okay.
And
why? You just because you weren't feeling well, you bought something?
yes, the day of the RAF game that I wasn't feeling well.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I bought something.
Why did you?
I felt an impulse to buy a thing to put on my bedroom door. And
Caution.
it's kind of hard to hold up because it's all roll
Look
up.
at this corner.
Yes. It
Caution
says
ponies. Ponies may cause extreme liking for or aggressive behavior towards anything related to ponies. Continue at your own risk. Why did you buy this?
I wanted to put it on my door.
That's a sticker?
It's a giant sticker. I don't think I'm gonna put the sticker on there.
Yeah.
I'll put some M3 strips on the
Yeah,
back or
let's not
something.
stick that to the door.
It's never gonna come off. It's part of the door.
That looks like you should also be putting up some like caution tape, and like your room's gonna be filled with like Black Sabbath.
Gonna have like construction hats when you go in. You're gonna have to wear them because of all the pony. Oh my god, I need that. Yes, it is good for the bedroom door. It'll warn people ahead of time.
It'll warn them.
Yes. Avalanche of ponies could come crashing on your head.
Or llamas.
It's a good giant freaking sticker.
Some people shouldn't have access to money.
I can stick it to your wall and it'll never come off. Amazing.
No.
None of them are good ideas.
No. You're full of bad ideas. That's just literally like, oh, I need to put this on my
It's like,
and you probably spent like $30 on it.
yeah.
Just for a giant sticker.
Yeah.
You could have just bought a print.
They didn't have it in prints. They only had it in giant stickers.
Put it up at the nuclear fallout shelter. I mean, I guess that kind of works.
Warning, kinder ponies.
So these lights are definitely too bright. But if I remove the general lighting, they're still too bright. Oh yeah, and I had to fix that shadow light because that was definitely causing her some weird eye-ness. Which of these is the light itself? I think is it the second or the first? Okay, it's the. Wait, what does this one do then? Oh, that's the bookcase. Ah, okay, yeah, that's actually good. All right, so we need all of the odd ones.
Oh, that didn't take long.
Oh, fidget. Yeah, one sec here.
You thought you were gonna work on your video today. What a fool.
Oh, no, I can do both. I just want to decrease these a bit. If I have to decrease it to that, I'm wondering if it's almost going to be like they're not even existing. If I do that, let's just remove that one. Let's dim that one. Okay, I'm gonna do one more thing, then I'll do that stupid. Oh no, that was the back, so this is actually these ones. Okay, we're gonna just take the volumetric. Oh good, it's low. Perfect. Volumetric, do one. Because then the light feels a little bit more oomphy as they go by. And just decrease that underlight a bit. I think that might be all we need to do. Okay. Yeah, that feels much better connecting these two shots. It actually looks like the legitimate lightning. Okay, I'm gonna do a stupid face. What do you want in Fidget? Like, what horse do you want?
Pick a horse, any horse.
Like any horse.
Not that horse. I wasn't even thinking of a different horse.
God, I already have a bunch of this one. I can put down a horse otherwise. Let's see. What do you got?
Thinking.
YouTube did a recommendation of one of your old vids, so I rewatched it. Run Through the Forest with Applejack. Appreciate the camera work more now that I've seen you work SFM. That actually that video was for me testing out some camera work stuff. I just locked the camera to Applejack and then just moved it around her, but I wanted to see how I could manipulate a camera that's locked to an object. A lot of my first videos are just tests. They were me trying to picking a single thing and figuring out how to what I can do with it.
They clearly asked for the pony named Robadingus. I don't know who this is.
Oh, that was definitely what they were talking about.
Is he revamped? And I'm keep expecting vampire ponies. They're not vampire ponies.
Wait, do you want vampire ponies?
Maybe.
But vampire, I mean, you can do that.
Yep.
So we need vampire ponies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we need to do. Come on. Alright, so load the screen there. Okay, we got there. So she's got no wings right now.
Sad Earth Pony Rainbow Dash. They need to just have vampire wing options.
Some do.
Ooh, Pegasus wings.
Damn. I was wondering if they would have built-in multiple types. Some have done stuff like that. But I know I had... You know what? Sure.
I mean, good big.
Because she's super bad. Okay, so she's got fat. Oh, there's. I think missing the most important thing.
It was reminiscent of the of that one video where Rainbow Dash had giant wings. Oh, the nose wrinkle, yes, very important. It's fine.
Okay, she got angry. She's gonna do a little.
Someone understood. How old people in this world? Oh no! Look at hers. It's like I'm gonna do stuff. And I'm gonna do stuff, face.
What do stuff?
I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna do bad stuff. It's not necessarily evil stuff. Just bad stuff. Oh no! That face, like I'm gonna kiss it.
He's a black dragon, dragon vampire.
So cool.
She's gonna be like that. She's so cool. She doesn't have the bat, like the ears. Somebody, these ones I actually think might. Yes.
Oh no, you got bad ears. You got the bit Judy's cute. They're all fluffy. Look at her.
She's got bat.
They get bad ears, but not bad wings. That seems like an
Yeah, that did seem a little weird. But there, okay, we got the bat ears. She needs.
You know what she needs? She's a bad pony. She needs a mango.
Thank you very much, Nolan. 2 years of coupon. It is 2 years. Happy 2 years. And so many more. I hope you are doing well.
Many more. Oh no. She's cute. I'm not funny.
Oh, this cape is not. Cape is a bad.
Oh, he's a bait.
Okay. Oh, well, apparently we'll just have to do it like this. Oh, so she's got.
It's not a Dracula cape.
I'm working on it. But how's Nolan doing?
Sombra.
Is that better?
Better, yeah. She dyed it black and now it's Rainbow's cape. Even if it has a tag on the inside that says, please return your tricks to your found. It's also dyed black.
Do like well, that's but right.
That's Little Red Riding Hood. Why is she's not Little Red? She should be Little Red Riding Hood. Okay, now she's like neon. Neon Riding Hood. It's like the ew.
No, we'll just put black.
No.
Because I really can't do anything other than black if I'm going dark. Okay, so she got her black cape. What else does she need?
A victim.
A victim?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They're pretty go find a mango. I was thinking like vampire bats generally attack cattle.
No, they attack mangoes.
Is he a vampire or a bat? There's other fruit bat ponies. If somebody just made a mango, it would be like the very first.
Well, what about
Just type in fruit. Maybe there's
what
like a
about
collection
this?
of fruit. Brick?
Wait, this.
No, just a brick.
Just the bottom of a brick.
It's your favorite model.
You know what the best part about it is? Just where is it? Created by me.
Yeah, you made a block.
No, I didn't. It was, I can't remember. It was this. This is Stan. I think that made this.
He just started throwing a bunch.
Yeah, but this is Stan, and he literally he made a super simple model of a brick, and then he threw like 50 people on there. It's called creators. How many downloads? Where's the download numbers?
No idea.
It's got 125 ratings.
No.
Yeah, where's the? I thought there was like it's around here. Oh no, there it is. 2,200 for the brick.
Yeah,
It's a brick. Oh look, you can even see in 3D. If only there was a software I could open this in 3D with. Brick.
It's a good brick, actually.
That's a pretty good brick. You could build a whole house out of this. It would look very copy paste. But you could. Well, actually, if you kept spinning, if this is fully square all the way around, oh, it's built to, I think, be dark at the bottom. But oh no, it's not.
Just keep rotating the brick. It would
The forever brick.
Yeah, it's a good brick. You got two stupid faces.
No, we need Is there any fruit?
Things of fruit. Apples. And vegetables like apples. Especially in Australia, that was kind of a thing. I can't remember the last time she had an apple in Australia.
So she sees the apples. And
Expecting the apples.
yeah, she's like let me check something quick.
Stop the bites. Stop the bites.
Wait,
Is there an apple that has a face?
nope.
It needs to be a living apple.
Blah, apples come to consume you. And then she just goes and like she just goes and gives them the motorboat. She's like
She really likes apples. That pony.
yes. She sees apples and she's like,
She's so excited she forgot her wings.
yeah, she probably needs those. Oh yeah, is that right?
We need to bring back Generation 4 just so that we can have a Bat Pony episode. Another one. I only really got one Bat Pony episode.
And she goes, she's
So it's like,
yeah, she goes, she sees the apples.
I think it was kind of implied that the Bat Ponies were just a enchanted armor that changed Pegasus's appearances.
So she sees the apples.
Pegasus's.
So, the apple, what you gonna do with the apples, Rainbow? She's like, blah. Blah.
Okay. Can't contain.
Hey, devil. Abba. Abba. Oh, I can make it better.
So good. Definitely hello. Welcome to happy apple time.
There. Abba. Abba.
These apples. Feels. This is going Ian right now. Oh no.
She's okay.
It's gonna be fine. She just needs some fruit.
I'll help.
There's a lot of apples. Oh, she's gonna miss. That's fine.
This is okay. We'll fix it.
Your apples. It's delicious. Just eat those apples. He looks so like, yes, I deserve this.
Okay, so this I got it now.
Does it look like those?
It's like Eppa! 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 Eppa!
So happy. That pony has a problem.
Okay. Stupid face 1 done.
Okay.
I need water. Hold on.
I'm drinking a peach thing. It's alright.
Well, thank you. I can do that too. So kidding. Been really thirsty today, so choosing that.
Should have had more soup.
Okay. Super Phase 2. I was clicking on the screen, so I do that down there. Yeah, hello, Joe. And I saw the other Super Phase from Kite. Kite, if you're still there, do you have a horse? What horse?
What horse?
And I believe Kite likes seeing pain. Actually, I think you just prefer seeing your pain.
Yes, I kind of picked up on that.
This is in Jackbox last time.
No,
Did you put stupid faces in?
She tried to do a Michael takeover last time, but you refunded.
No, not. It didn't say Jackbox. Will a Kieran count? I can do a Kieran.
Yes.
But I do have one Kieran.
And Kieran is a fire force.
Oh, this is going to crash. I'm going to. You know what? Okay, let's see if we can load the Kieran first.
No, not that one. Oh,
Nope.
The answer
Oh
was
no, actually, I shouldn't have searched Kieran. It's not Kieran. It's under Autumn Blaze.
yes.
Adventures of something. I thought I had Jack. Was Stupid Face enabled during Jackbox? You're late for Late Pony? Well, you're just closer to on time than I would have been.
Yeah, if anyone's late, it's him. We should all judge him for it.
Nobody can judge me worse than I judge myself.
Never a true statement.
Okay, so I have Autumn Blaze. So what is Autumn Blaze gonna do?
Besides be adorable.
Well, there has to be some kind of probably pain.
I think we already did an eating thing. We can't have two eating things. Oh, well.
We didn't need anything, and I did it, but she got an axe to the head.
Well, the axe to the head was sad. We shouldn't want to hurt the ponies.
But you wanted it.
I didn't want it. Not that part.
No, I'm pretty sure that was you.
I remember my biscuits are burning. I don't remember the axe to the head. Never seen socks on a Kieran before, just saying.
Sock what?
Socks on a Kieran, never seen socks on a Kieran. Oh yes, here we go. Never seen socks on a Kieran before. Where's socks? There's sockets, there you go. keep looking at the sockets. What is that? Electric socket. You're just gonna make her lick it, aren't you?
Do you know what the best part
I'm
of,
imagining a pony licking a light socket.
do you know what the best part about the socket is? It doesn't have a ground.
It does not. It makes it like one of the old ones in this place.
Okay, so
It's right into the bookshelf. Where's light sockets go?
yeah, well, you know, it's
The electrician in this place is crazy.
it's from the books.
Yeah.
That's kind of low. Let's just get that socket, and let's get Autumn Blaze over here. So Autumn Blaze, come on over here, and she's like, and then she's like, "What is this curious device? What does it do?" And then Twilight's back there. Is like, "No,
Don't do it.
no, I did this."
No, she stuck a fork in the socket.
Yes.
Kieran's
So
don't
we're
have
gonna-
forks. They don't know how to use them. I'm just gonna stick her over. No, once you can lick it. No, this isn't nearly as fun or adorable.
You say that, but you know what it is? It's funny.
Should make her change colors like a Christmas tree light.
That would take a lot of effort.
Just have her cycle through like colors.
I'd have to go through each individual texture. That's why it would be kind of difficult.
And use a light that just shines on her while you just I don't know how stuff works. I just make demands.
Okay, so we'll say it's just kind of this.
Blaze is a cutie. It is it. If there was ever a real crime in the show, is that she was only ever in one episode. But I think her voice actor was probably expensive.
Who was she?
She was a notable person. Can't remember who she was though, but she was like a actor. Learning things. I recognize her, I just can't remember what from.
Well, it feels like just, I'm not even saying Autumn Blaze in general, but just any of the Kierans, I felt like they introduced them and then that was it. Like, what was the point of putting all the time into designing them if you're only going to use them for such a short period of time?
I mean, I think I remember watching a thing where they talked to the showrunners, Big Jim, I think specifically, about why there weren't any male Kierans. There was just Kierans with eyelashes and Kierans without. And his answer was essentially, we had to create an entire species for a single episode. We ran out of time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So they just had ones with and ones without eyelashes. There's been lots of episodes of Robot Chicken. She was in BoJack Horseman. She was in an episode of Adams, just a couple episodes of The Simpsons. I recognize her. She's kind of one of those people who's everywhere. She's this person. You recognize her at all?
Kinda.
Yeah, she's kind of one of those people who's been in a bunch of stuff. Says she's best known for the CW musical comedy Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. No, I never saw it. I know. She's probably more expensive than the average actor. She did an amazing job with the role, though.
Okay. So she's...
Yeah, there was a Kieran in the final episode. I do remember that. They kind of showed towards the end that Twilight's friendship school expanded the different kinds of creatures it had going. I think they had a Kieran. I think there might have been a zebra. I can't remember. In the final episode, which always surprised me that they only ever had Zecora. But it was kind of stated that she came from a really far ways away. Whereas the Kierans just kind of, they weren't far away. They were just like living in isolation inside of, I don't even know what you would call it, a crater. Kind of familiar to part of the Australia book, actually. In a similar situation. You know the part.
The pit.
The pit, yes.
Okay, Michael, there we go. So, there we go. So she...
Wait, does she have like a ooh?
She goes, look,
Can you make her burst into flames? I feel like it would be her MO to burst into flames. I'm not guessing that she has a slider that puts her between.
Nope.
Do they not make a model for her when she's in her?
There might be one angry one, but I'm not sure.
See, it's okay when this pony catches fire because that's what she does. It's kind of her go-to when she's frustrated.
I think maybe I have to stop now.
Wait, the fact that I want a pony on fire, you don't want it on fire?
Yeah, it's not about torturing ponies. It's about torturing you.
Oh.
It's the best part.
Let's see. It's a stress relief for this pony. I do like her little ooh. It's like, what's he doing? I need to stick my horn in it.
Okay. So there. So she's like, like, alright, then woof. She's coming out of her butt, actually.
It's kind of going out of her butt. She has some spicy chili.
Yeah, and then woof.
Very cool. G4 had so much untapped potential, plenty of spin-off options and miniseries concepts. I mean, they kind of did with Pony Life.
But that was going to be about maintaining the audience they had, and Hasbro's not about maintaining an audience; they're about getting a new audience.
It was though,
because if say your audience is kids that are going to get older and grow out of maybe that specific thing, but now you have something that is a spin-off or requires probably more prior knowledge than G5 would have, because you're using a lot of the same characters. Because of that, you would have to have people that were too young catch up on content. Kids don't do that. Kids want the thing that's now. They don't want to have to go back through things. It would have been really against what they were going towards, and they would be like almost more of a focus on adult. And then that's
I think
not gonna work.
I personally think Pony should have focused on like teenagers after G4. But
They did. They tried it with EQG.
that's teenagers.
I would say it's at least the group that's aging, and it probably didn't work out too well. So they said, "Well, cut that off. We're not going to deal with
I
it."
was a teenager. I was watching like Cowboy Bebop and Dragon Ball Z and
Yeah, but I'm saying like,
Digimon.
but they, the show itself was for younger age group, and then as they got older, they started giving them the option for EQG as like a holdover. But then there's probably nothing left, and nobody in their teenage days, doesn't matter if they have teenage content, is going to want to say, "Hey, mom, look, I'm watching this." No, teenagers in school. That's most of the people that did the brony thing in high school tended to be very edgy for the most part. There was a lot of the local group that had some of the high schoolers that came in, and the ones that, especially younger high school or like middle school, oh my god, they were
middle schoolers.
There were some younger ones. They like parents drop them off or whatever. There was some that were very inappropriate, and they were only there because it was them trying to be different and popular, and then they just left very quickly because it wasn't good when they realized it was because people actually did enjoy the show.
I just want ponies like doing epic Lord of the Rings style stuff. That's what I want.
Yeah, Hasbro can't dirty their image with that. You're gonna have a hard
They
time.
got big robots doing epic battles. Why can't they have the ponies?
Yeah, because
doing
that
epic
is
battles?
very much made for.
Boys.
No, it's made for an adult audience to a degree.
I mean, what I was growing up, it was for young kids. Transformers was.
Here, Michael, does this work? She's just woof, woof, and then she's like,
Wait. She'll be okay. It's fine. EQG didn't make a lot of sense.
there we go. She
but
goes into, she's like, well, that was a little bit too much. Just do a little bit.
I did like some of it.
Oh my god, that just didn't. Is that better?
No, it's even more jiggles.
Oh yeah, I forgot the pelvis is made to move a little bit. Maybe if we just put that through the whole thing.
At the very last
Is
episode.
that better?
No.
Or
The poor pony. It's not even staying in the socket. It's just bouncing off of it.
you know, you have a good point.
Just saying. Why are you torturing the Karen? No, she likes it. It's she's recharging her battery. She enjoys this. It just doesn't look like it.
Okay, how does this work, Michael?
Yes.
The better?
The fire should follow her when she falls, but
No, when the fire kicks in. And then she's like, woof. And through this whole thing,
Tyler's like trying to stop it, and Pinky's dragging her away. It's like, no, I have to save her.
no. Like, I want to pet the pony. I want to pet the pony.
Pinky, let me pet the pony. It's on fire.
Or maybe Pinky's like, all right, Twilight, this is you're next.
She's like, no. How are you even doing this? What did Hasbro do? Hasbro did lots of stuff that frustrates. I don't know what I was thinking about.
What did Hasbro do? They angered the D&D community with their OGL.
I mean, it does kind of feel like Hasbro had two properties. One that was directed towards girls and one was directed towards boys. And the one that was directed towards boys got a later adult treatment and more respect than the other franchise that was for girls. But that's just like my opinion, man.
Oh no, they kind of. Oh, that jumped backwards. That's why that was.
Like, I think Pony got some respect.
Yeah, but the other one could be
Lauren Faust to do it.
I don't. If they did a adult version of Pony, it wouldn't be like fighting giant monsters.
But
It would be probably more EQG.
But Ponies is fighting giant monsters.
No, the reason that worked for Transformers is because making that more adult is just big and violent. Pony. No, you're gonna get like 50
Super
first dates.
Saiyan.
No, you're gonna get like Twilight is gonna go find a boyfriend. Oh my God! Look, she's in the real world, and
She's gonna fight.
she came
Tyrek.
over and she realized that brownies exist, so she destroyed the portal.
I want Twilight Sparkle fighting Cthulhu. That's what I want.
But why not? You can have anybody. There already probably is things fighting Cthulhu.
Yeah, but they're not ponies.
You can go watch Johnny Depp fight
I don't
Cthulhu,
wanna
essentially.
watch Johnny Depp fight Cthulhu. I want to see cute horses. And
What if it was a Johnny Depp horse?
I want them to have a tea party and then go like on a picnic, and then I want Cthulhu to wreck their party, and Twilight have to save the world from his like death rays.
So you want an acid trip?
No, I want cool. That stuff was cool. I love the mix of the slice of life and their cute little happy world and their carefree lifestyles being interrupted by a god who can like make the moon and sun switch places on a snap of a finger, or like some dark lord who wants to turn everybody into mindless fear slaves. That was what was cool about G4. It was amazing, and I want more of it. Sprout could have started an actual war with tanks and guns and more guns. No. He was.
The problem with seeing any of those pop up that is it means those all existed previously, and
They existed in G1.
tanks?
Oh, tanks. I thought you were talking about the villains.
No.
No, MLP for the most part was pretty good about establishing its lore. It certainly had hiccups here and there, and I'm not including EQG because EQG did not do a good job establishing itself.
No, but EQG had its moments.
It had moments, sure.
But I think for you, it's the moment that they put horses in it.
Those were the best moments. Because there's something about, I don't know, super cute characters in dire situations. Because it makes you care more.
Is it that it makes you care more, or is it that you just love watching people in pain so you can feel better about the pain that you lived through?
No, it's kind of like, oh no, the entire house got destroyed, and then you have a little pony who's like reaching out for help before she passes out, and I have this brief moment like, did you see that? That hoof was adorable. Like, you're right, when she reached out.
Thank you for the follow, Uchama. Did I still have my...
But she's okay. She'll be okay, because the ponies have to be okay.
It was very quiet. But...
Like, I'm okay with keeping it PG like that. The ponies can get bruised and beaten up, but they have to be able to like go back to their lives at the end of the day. I don't want any sad dead ponies.
I accidentally pinned. Unpinned. Sometimes when I go to click the screen, it's like pinned, and I'm like, no. Just want to get her ears to be a little bit more extreme in some of these.
Sprout has honestly been the only real villain G5's had so far, and the worst he was he was a.
What about that Alicorn thingy?
She hasn't done anything.
Yeah, that's what I kind of took as well.
Like, she keeps sending out her minion to like go mess with steal something from the main characters, and she just fails, and the main characters never even realize she was trying because she's completely.
So they don't even know that the villain exists?
Nope. They don't even know she exists, and they're like on season 3 now. Like, one of them, it's Sunny, she has like a mirror that the villain can see her through and even communicated with her as a reflection of herself. So Sunny thought it was just her talking to herself. It didn't make a lot of sense. But essentially, they don't even know the villain exists, and they don't even know she's been trying to mess with them. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. Like, there's zero tension. And it's only frustrating because I want to like it so much, but it's hard.
Well, then you stop watching it.
You know that's not going to happen.
So you're telling Hasbro to keep making more of it?
No, I'm yelling at them on Twitter to stop it.
Yeah, you're like,
It balances itself out.
stop making horrible content. Oh, okay, but what if we just keep making it? Well, I'll still watch it.
But how can I know they're making horrible content if I don't watch the content?
No, they're not. It's like
I keep praising comments.
it's like going into Taco Bell and saying your food tastes like shit. Now would like a number one.
I gotta make sure
They don't care. No, that's like Hasbro with the OGL for D&D right now for the big controversy for D&D.
Yeah.
No, is basic. They're actually starting to kind of backpedal a lot because they've seen massive fall off on their subscription services, and a lot of people saying, "Oh, okay, well, you know what? There's other alternatives that do just what you do,
Yeah.
and they're free to use, no problem. I was going to do that now." And so they're seeing. I think they originally put these change in place, and then thinking, "Oh, we can make a little extra cash from this," and it's going very badly.
Yeah,
And they have the movie coming out soon, and there's a lot of boycott calls for it now.
Well, yeah. Well, I know the new CEO used to be the head of the whole Magic the Gathering and D&D stuff, and they made him CEO, and he started focusing on just that. And yeah, I don't think Hasbro's doing really well.
Well,
I think they're struggling.
I think with I don't Wizard of the Coast stuff, I think is a great bit of content, but it just their push, because the one I think they backpedaled a lot of that and they said it's not going to be in there now, but originally it said like the OGL said you can basically make whatever you want in our universe and it's fine, but now it's and even saying that if you wanted to have shirts with characters on it, it's fine, you can sell them. But now it's saying you can, but if you make over this much money, I think it's 750,000. Now we need 20%, and that they have the right on their discretion to take ownership of an IP created within their universe.
It's a little bit much.
So if you make something for yourself and they decide they want it, that they can incorporate it and profit off of your idea. So I think that it wasn't meant to be used like that, but it definitely was worded like it could be used, and you give people a loophole, they'll take it. So, yeah.
The current Wizard of the Coast president, yes, but it was the guy he's replacing the guy who moved up. The guy I'm referring to is the guy that Chris person is replacing. I haven't really paid any attention to him.
No, I think they backpedal a lot on stuff, so I think it's going to be fine in the end. But the backlash from it was crazy fast, and I think they didn't think they would have that big of a overreaction, or not overreaction, but I think that they were just going to be like whatever. And it sounds like they're even saying in the background. I guess somebody quoted one of the CEOs as saying, "Whatever, we'll backpedal, and then when it dies down, we'll put it back in."
Oh, that's not good.
And so, yeah, that's where people started really going heavy on it. They're like, well, then I just won't use your product ever. Because you have Pathfinder, 40K, and you have all these other universes you can go and make stuff in. But then I was watching, like, Illegal Eagle was doing the whole thing that was talking about you can't copyright a procedure. And all D&D is, for the most part, is a procedure. It's how to play the game.
Yeah.
You can't copyright that.
You can copyright the characters
It's very specific characters, yes. And you can't. They have the specific wording of the rules is copyrighted. So if you copy paste those rules, you're infringing on copyright if you put it somewhere. But if you rewrite those rules,
yeah,
or if you perform those rules, no.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now if something happened to Hasbro and it completely went under and was forced to sell,
it's not gonna.
I know it's not going to, but if it was forced to sell any of its IPs.
How much do you want to pay for it, Michael?
I'm not going to be able to afford it.
The bronies should buy it.
Collectively, that would go horribly.
Yeah. It's there's certain times where you can say like the audience of something does know the characters better. That is a situation that would go so bad. The bronies are gonna break season 10, and then it's just the worst thing ever. It's like, okay, for episode 1 it's called Boops.
Yes, I'm already excited.
And it has nothing to do with the characters. There's no excitement. But then at the end, like Cthulhu shows up.
Pony just needs to be in the. It's been in the hands of the right people before. I believe it can again. I don't think it is right now. And if, say, Hasbro was to let go of the IP for any reason, I would not lose sleep. I just don't think they care enough.
They're not going to lose. How would they lose the IP?
They wouldn't lose the IP. They'd sell it. I could see them selling it in the future.
Yeah, but anybody they sell it to, that means that they're going to have a financial stake in it. And you know what they're going to do? Maximize profits to try to make their investment back. They're not going to make good content. They're going to make the same content that Hasbro's doing.
But what if Warner bought it?
Warner?
Yeah. Then it would
like
end up
Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
The one that's canceling tons of content to try to cut costs?
Everybody's canceling content to cut
No, Warner
costs.
Brothers was cutting all cartoons.
Well, they got Cartoon Network. They're not cutting all of Cartoon Network.
Have you not seen the fallout on Twitter of how many shows were canceled in the last 6 months?
Yeah, between them.
And you're saying
Netflix.
maybe they should spend more money to buy an IP instead of using the ones they
Yeah,
have?
the good IP. The good horse one.
Not gonna happen.
They already announced season 2 of that show.
Because they probably already were halfway done with it, so they just said whatever.
Honestly, what would kind of be cool if it ended up in like the hands of who is it? Fuji TV or something. They just started producing My Little Pony in Japan, and it just straight up turned into an anime.
Didn't somebody do an Anthology had anime opening horse,
Yeah,
like where it was like made to look anime and stuff?
I'm trying to remember which
Kind
one.
of, it was like basic, but and they already kind of have it. It's
They did a manga.
They have the anime girls that run in the horse races.
That is not the same.
Yes, it is.
No.
Well, hello, Doseku. Warner just released. Do you really want another IP right now? Yeah, the only kind of became a train wreck. Powerpuff Girls Z was the animation of Powerpuff Girls, and it was pretty decent. Michael doesn't want decent, but
I did like the Powerpuff
But
Girls.
he's talked complaining so much about something that he thinks is crap, and he still watches it. So if there's something that was decent, that would probably make his day. And you can always just fund people that make good horse content.
I feed them soup. Is that not enough?
You did make me soup. Okay, I really want to still get that underlight on there, but that eye light is going to be a problem. Only thing I can think of to make this work is shadowed lights don't count.
No, I agree, Kitty Grid. MLP will work really well as an anime style show.
Okay, so this I think will work. If the eye lights only work if they're non-shadowed, and so if I apparently that'll work. But I need to set them in same here. And I'm just going to let me just do this. I'm just gonna lock it to the same. This light is gonna be Pinky's.
Just gonna follow her.
No, this one is mainly back here. This one needs to be more forward. Because this one, to me, should be more round or something. I don't know, I'm going to play with it. Maybe. Let me. I'm going to go forward a little bit, and then I'm going to bring that down a little. Because I can see like a little bit of light seeping through there. Well, actually, second Kaylin doesn't help me here. Looks like I've been a little too aggressive with one of the sliders there.
I love all the bouncing is there.
So
Brings to life.
I think what I want to do here is when she hits the ground. So from here to here. Yeah, because technically I would think that she would be having the light kind of get darker as she was getting closer to the ground.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. I mean, to be fair, as far as Warner in regards to like Scooby-Doo, they've had the Scooby-Doo property for a while now, and they've done some decent stuff with it.
They've done some crap, but overall, I think they haven't. I don't think they consider it a huge IP, just one that every now and then they can kind of poke at. But
It's
I feel
probably
like
the biggest one they got from Hanna-Barbera.
But I feel like the characters from that aren't really relevant to today, so why not just make new characters? Feels like the only reason they reuse IPs is because people just feed off nostalgia.
Well, they can draw in the old fan base too, because there are like hardcore Scooby-Doo fan bases out there. As crazy as that seems,
that makes no sense. How the hell would there be a crazy fan base about something as obscure as that? I've never heard of such a thing.
I used to work with somebody.
A pony joke.
I know you're making a pony joke. I was too, but I knew one. I had a coworker who always had like a Scooby-Doo chain. They carried her with them everywhere. I think that's one of the complaints is this new show doesn't have Scooby in it. It's a Scooby-Doo show without Scooby-Doo. It has all the human that's why it's called Velma. Scooby-Doo isn't even in it. It's Shaggy, Velma, and the other two. I can't remember their names.
The other two.
Daphne and the jock guy.
Frank.
Yeah, let's call him Frank.
It's Frank. Okay. I was wanted to see.
You're the Scooby-Doo fan.
I wanted to see if you would just say, yeah, that guy.
That guy. Like Scooby-Doo without Scooby-Doo, what even is that? It's weird. Fred and Daphne.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, what are you?
Like maybe later in the series, the plan was that he would show up, but I don't know. The original show taught us critical thinking. If you say so.
I don't know about that, but
I mean, I watched a lot of the original show, and it was always just some rich, greedy dude trying to scare people away so he could make money. And you always just watch the early Scooby-Doo was just wait for the first angry guy who shows up and it's like, you guys should get out of here. And then it's that guy later. Scooby was just a troll. Oh, let's see if that thing's called Scooby. He's a cool dog.
I think I'm good with this. I think I can call this one done. Does Pinky blink at all through this whole thing?
Should she?
Nope, she doesn't. Perfect.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, should she?
No, because if she
Did not blink.
any blink would actually call attention to her face, and I prefer it just being like she's just dead inside a little bit.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids and your and your dog. I keep thinking that they said stupid dog early on.
And your little dog too.
And your little dog too. You meddling kids and your dog. They had the dog. Not Scrappy. Scrappy was a thing. I did like the one movie, I think it came out in 2000, that had Scrappy, where they even the movie they just hated him. He was just a jerk, and they wanted him gone.
There it is. Okay. I was wondering if there was going to be some that got hit by the light in their eyes. Okay. So I do have to fix that.
Well, yeah, they drove around in the mystery machine. They solved mysteries. Later, they actually started running into actual ghouls and goblins. And I think I even remember like a high school that Shaggy and Scooby taught at, that taught like Children Frankenstein and Child Dracula and Child the Mummy.
Yeah, there was one of those.
Yeah,
It was so stupid.
it was dumb. But I mean,
The live action Scooby-Doo movie. So
the first one,
I almost bought that movie.
first one's actually pretty good.
Yeah, like the graphics are a relic of its time.
Yes.
So I would call it. It's hard to call a movie bad graphics if it was at a time where you couldn't make much better.
Yeah,
So but they weren't bad. It just didn't work.
it was very cartoony.
Yeah.
But it was based on cartoons.
So I think I saw Scooby-Doo. What? I'd always see maybe one, but I think I saw two.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about after that.
So I've heard Zombie Island is good and has actual monsters. I've heard there's like the ones with actual monsters aren't all bad. It just definitely didn't start out that way. I don't think it got that way till way later. Though there was the celebrity Scooby-Doos where they would have the Harlem Globetrotters or Phyllis Diller or Don Knotts or something that would solve mysteries with them, which were fun.
Didn't make much sense, but at the same time, why not?
Mm-hmm. And then Hanna-Barbera went under, sold everything to Warner, and they've owned them for quite a while now. They got the Flintstones too, though. I haven't done anything with the Flintstones in a while. Or Kiss, who turned out to have magical powers. That's amazing. Kiss just shows up and they have magic powers because they're Kiss.
They did.
Probably did. Does sound like something Scooby would have done.
Okay, I just have it so that this moves the shadow a little bit so that it's more under her head. Otherwise, it would have been extending out further when it really didn't need to. Though, I am seeing a definite relic of too tight of a bit on this. You start making these values too tight, you start getting that line that comes in. So instead, we're going to just extend it to like this and then just dim it.
Scooby Doo and the 13 Goats with Vincent Price, Sally, between Scrappy, Flim Flam, Daphne's Moon Boots. The show was not great. Scooby Doo.
I do like the meme where they have Scrappy with like Super Saiyan. You seen those?
No, I have not.
Oh.
But it sounds amazing.
Not Scrappy. What is it? Shaggy.
Shaggy is Super Saiyan. Yes, I've seen those. I like the relation to yeah. Did you see the video? The like official video they released where he goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I think I saw some of that.
Like their fighting game.
But like, it's just some of this stuff is just so funny.
I like the comparison for.
Like that's.
Yeah.
I would watch it.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
What was it? Toriyama doing the style.
Yeah, that was from the official video there.
Oh no, that was from
The trailer for the multiverse fight.
yeah, the multiverse. So they just made him, which is hilarious.
Yes.
I love. That's a good lean
They
in.
played on the meme. I'm thinking after Warner got a hold of all the Hanna-Barbera characters, I'm kind of glad they did because they created one of the greatest shows ever made once they got a hold of the properties. And that show was Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
I saw. Oh no, it was. Oh, I thought I was hard. No, I found C Lab at the.
That was another one they made.
Yeah, but that was. I found that at surfing too. They had a season of it.
I think only like the first 3 seasons are any good. And then it ran way too long.
I think the only good thing about Velma is there no Scrappy. Yeah, Scrappy was annoying.
Scrappy
He's
was
just an asshole.
He would just scream puppy power and then run into things and they'd have to chase him. And that was his entire character. Oh, I did like in the live action movie. It's like, I'm not even a puppy. I have a disorder. I don't grow. I've been stuck like this for 20 years. Derby.
This was definitely you.
Oh, yeah. I know. Oh, yeah. I put that derpy in there like 2 streams ago.
I don't think I looked at the shop, but you definitely grabbed the oldest derpy possible.
I had like a couple seconds and I poured in a derpy and then I immediately hit her. And you never noticed and then I forgot.
Just Engie.
Winking. Double wink. Happening. She's up to stuff. Up to stuff face.
What you up to and nothing.
It's definitely not gonna set you on fire. Oh no. Chirpy's face is melting. He's turning into a bird.
Derpy. My name is Derpy. I was in a horrible accident.
She looks like she's gonna age 50 years.
I cooked a muffin in the microwave for 40 minutes. It exploded.
Oh no.
Now I am burned up.
Burned up. Dog they're detached. It's fine. It's fine. Agent 000.
No, they're the amount of polygons that are in this are actually visible.
Yes, I see them very clearly.
The guy is so rough. Like you can just see that there's one from here to here and then here to here.
Hey, hey, you probably started animating with these models.
Yeah, actually, yes, but only for about a week and a half. And I was like, wow, these are really bad. Well, actually, you know what? In my head, I was like, this is what exists. But when the new ones came out, because it was only within a couple of weeks that Naka put out the VN models, and those were the main models in use for, well, God, 4 or 5 years, maybe more.
No, yeah, the new, say new, but they've probably been out for a year now. That's cute. I get tongue left, tongue right. That's a slider they should have kept. Rap, rap. Rap, rap.
I'm gonna see Blink. Michael, Blink.
That's bad blink. That is the worst blink.
Oh wait, I found more sliders. Oh yeah, this is back when the ears were sliders.
You still need to be.
No, you can do that in anyway.
Yeah.
There is convenience in sliders. Oh yeah, this was back when it wasn't grin, it was cheese.
Yes.
And you just said cheese. He's like, "Eee."
That's so big cheese.
And it maintained from there. We had big and grin and big grin.
Like and too. Oh, no, it's blep. They had a blep. Why don't they still have blep? They had blep.
Michael.
Yes. And she's kind of got her tongue through her lower teeth, but that's fine. Blep her nose. The blep. She get her nose. It's oh no, it's escaping. You're not supposed to use her tongue is leaving. Oh, Benny's pony bottle makers. 2 more sliders with the tongue.
Like, what do you think of Michael? Yeah.
No. Sounds crazy, but look at all these tongue sliders. I love them. Ooh, small. Ooh. No, there's a sour slider. Oh. Oh no. Sour slider.
Definitely found the special muffins.
Oh no.
Definitely need a nap.
Yes. More muffins.
Some of these I wish would have been maintained. I like her. Wait, what if I do both?
It's big green. Gotta do the sour one. One all around it. Tiny little. Tiny little. That one goes way past what's necessary. These sliders are so jank. What happened? She's like, derp.
I love you, Michael.
Derp.
Michael.
This is why cousins shouldn't marry. No. Her teeth just kind of collapsed in on themselves.
Japanese don't eat your teeth.
Oh, that's disturbing.
I don't know how you chew your own teeth.
Derpy found a way. I don't like it.
Her baby teeth went on. No, but okay, bye, Derpy. But anyway, and we started late, but I can't go too much later. Otherwise, I'm gonna just have a full night of not getting a little R&R. So, but we did get a little progress. Actually, we got the got that shot wholly done with all the lighting and everything. Just got to do the lights on that one, and then this one. I gotta do another test render of this so that I can play around with the audio again, because this shot's been no, not that shot. This shot was extended. I need to do a couple other play things. So
yes, the big accomplishment was that your computer's working again.
Well, the computer was working. It was the server that I had problems with, and I still think something is goof.
At least it's not so goofy you can't get access to it.
Yeah,
It's a big thing.
well, I could access it. There's a way to start the server on the console. If I started there, technically I can access it. It was just the web app, the ability to actually like GUI access it was being goofy. So, but anyway, so yeah, we'll be good for today. We'll be it should be back on Friday, yes. Let's see what else is on. Oh yeah, somebody was talking about AZ, but we did AZ not long ago. What is Paleo up to? Just chatting? Talking about movies. But we can head over there because it's been a little while since we've done that. I think they're doing some movie ratings.
I think they're just talking about movies he likes.
That's everybody likes movies. So say hi to Paleo. See y'all later. Let me switch to Kitty.
No, no. Oh, I wanted to sing a song, but there's
See you
already a
later,
song.
everybody. There's no. Oh, we got Prince playing still. Actually, no, I gotta
Wait,
pause
is
that.
there no Michael song anymore?
There's always Michael song.
What's gonna?
Which it's playing right now. I can see it bounce. But thank you to Shredwood and Sunset for moderating. Thank you to Wu Chuma for the follow, and thank you to Nolan for the resub with 2 years. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I know the
That's
song.
gonna be what they sing to their final days.
Mm.
Bye-bye.